This is Hannibal here with a UAP news update. There have been a ton of conflicting stories going around today. It's actually given me a headache, all the different versions of what's going on. Forbes interviewed a military expert who alleged that there's been increased radiation on both sides of the Hudson, and he believes this whole situation could be a weapons of mass destruction related, and he believes it could be North Korea involved. And according to that expert on Forbes, who was from Stanford, he believes that there's over 50% chance that this situation could result in war. Take that for what it's worth. There has been a failure of the president and the Pentagon to protect the American people if that were to happen, according to that same Stanford guy. We know, as far as these type of drones, the mystery ones, apparently we can't track them and we can't see them, according to reports from local police, at least from what we know, when they go stealth and turn out their lights. So according to everyone, there's still no confirmation on where the actual mystery ones come from or where they go to. That's still up in the air. That's it from that guy. Apparently, these have been appearing in multiple places, including Germany, Australia, the UK, and the US. Everyone I know in France is saying there's nothing happening in France, and I haven't heard anything solid for Canada yet. There are allegations that some of these are releasing chemtrails. There's some videos that might indicate they are releasing some type of trails, but who knows if those have been edited or not. It's really hard to say. It's just circumstantial. People are saying from the government they are not emitting a radio frequency, and the local pilots are seeing them disappear when they turn the lights off. Trained police officers have confirmed that you can't see them when they turn the lights off as well. Apparently, the FBI is saying out of every 5,000 sightings that are being reported, only 100 are legitimately unknown. That means 2% are unknown. 2% of everything up there is unknown. That still leaves 2% of mysterious stuff going on out there that has not been dealt with yet. We saw President Trump saying that he's been involved with classified briefings, but he can't talk about what's gone on in them. And he alluded that Biden and the government know more than what they're saying. We've heard nothing from the President Biden himself. Who knows where he is at this point? Apparently, these things, according to local officials, the actual mystery ones are flying in grid patterns. There's no evidence to show that they have any knowledge of what exactly the unknown ones are. Local congressmen are saying they need to provide evidence as far as the government is concerned, the Department of Defense and the FBI, if they're going to say they're benign and they have nothing to worry about, because they are still saying they don't have enough information to know what they are, even though they've shut down the skies over Wright-Patterson Air Force Base for 4 hours. They shut down the military and civilian airport in New York for a period of time. There has been airspace restricted over Picatinny Arsenal Base and President Trump's golf course. So there's enough unusual stuff to shut down airspaces in various areas, but apparently it's nothing to worry about. The Department of Defense apparently does have the authority to shut these down, according to one congressperson. Local officials are asking the Department of Defense to use this force so they could obtain at least one of these mystery drones, so they could get a better idea of what exactly they are. We saw the civilian ones being taken down in Boston a couple of days ago. And we don't even know if any charges were laid in that, because I don't know if they even did anything illegal. They were just flying too close to an airport. We heard they were arrested, but no further news on the charge. We did hear the Chinese national flying over a Space Force base was arrested and taken into custody, but only after he was trying to get back into China or take a plane to go back to China. So whatever information he wanted to get with the drone over the Space Force base, he likely got. The situation is evolving rapidly, according to local officials, and many believe these things are coming offshore. There was a commanding officer that said, according to a U.S. House Representative, Chris Smith, he said a commanding officer told him the story of the drones, apparently 30 of them following a Coast Guard boat last week. That happened about a week ago. This same commanding officer told him that regarding the Earl base in New Jersey, there was UAPs observing some military activities right near the rail line that takes ammunition to be loaded onto ships. So obviously there appears to be some spying going on at the very least. There are White House officials still saying this is hobby drones, manned aircraft, regular drones, and commercial drones, including lawful commercial drones. It's interesting that they're saying that, but we have the president, the president-elect, saying that there's more than that going on, and he's had classified briefings that he can't talk about. In a way, this is funny, but it's not funny. But apparently there's people with large lasers shooting them at real aircraft, such as helicopters and airplanes in the area. That's affecting local pilots' vision. And there's some concern people might start actually shooting at legitimate planes and aircraft, thinking that they might be drones due to all the hysteria that's going on right now. Nick Pope, the former head of Britain's UFO desk, is doing an interview with me tomorrow, as well as Avi Loeb, the Harvard professor that has been studying this phenomenon. So I'm going to keep on it